What's happening with y'all? This the brother Biz by Josh coming at y'all live and direct. Coming with another episode of Core Notes on the Neighborhood Socialpreneur. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Y'all know this video is real because I had to record this while driving at night with my lights on. If you grew up in a black household, you already know that this is violating a very critical road rule right now. But that should let y'all know that the spirit is talking to me right now, and I gotta get it, y'all, because this is extremely, extremely important. And this is the reason why a lot of us in general, I'm gonna put us in here, why a lot of us get held back in life and goals and whatever, because we don't correct this right here. Okay? Y'all, look, some of y'all are not getting where you want to get to in life, not necessarily due to anything that you're doing, but to the things that you are allowing to be around you. Some of y'all are letting toxic people be in your life. Some of y'all are letting bad energies be around you. They shouldn't be around you just because they're classified as family and friends. Some of y'all are letting bad situations fester because you're afraid to change them, or because they're family and friends, and you shouldn't cut off family, you shouldn't back away from family. And, you know, the reality is, if you're not understanding and you're not controlling where your energy is going, then you are going to be in a very bad situation. Some of y'all are pretty much shooting yourselves in the foot just because you're spending so much time trying to pull other people up that you're not actually spending the necessary time on your business, on the thing that you need to focus on the mission that you have in front of you. And that's why you're struggling. That's why you're having so many issues, because you're not doing the things that require the sacrifice. And part of the sacrifice is, unfortunately, cutting off people who do not aid in the mission. It could be friends, it could be family, it could be loved ones, it could be significant others. Some of y'all not going to get to the level that you want to get to simply because your significant other is lacking. Or you're not the person that you need to be because of your significant other, or your significant other, your boyfriend or girlfriend, or whoever your person is, they're used to you being a certain way and you trying to step into a different frame of mind, and they're not actually elevating to the level of which they need to in order to understand the new frequency that you're trying to occupy. So I'm saying all this because, you can't help everybody. You can't help everybody. As much as I would love to say that you can help everybody, you can't help everybody, okay? There's a difference between a hand and a handout, okay? And the biggest difference between a hand and a handout is when somebody is already doing for self and they just need additional help, that is a hand. But a handout is when somebody is not doing anything for themselves and they're just expecting you to do all the work, or they're not trying to add to the mission, or they're not trying to provide value to the mission. And sometimes you got to cut those people off. You should cut those people off as quickly as possible, because guess what? They're going to just be waiting for you to make the moves. They're going to just be waiting for you to cough up the bread. They're going to be waiting for you to actually provide the emotional stability and support, and pretty much just wait for you to do everything, and then they want to swoop in and actually get a piece of the glory. They want to stand next to the sun without getting burned. And the reality is, when you have people like that around you, it makes it hard for you to focus on life, y'all. It makes it hard for you to focus on your goals. It makes it hard for you to focus on saving your money. It makes it hard for you to focus on upskilling. It makes it hard for you to focus on building out that business, getting promoted at your job, doing the things that you want to do, get in shape. It's real hard to try to get in shape with a bunch of folk who want to party and drink every single weekend, and everybody built like a bunch of beluga whales, literally like a freaking bottle of soda pop with legs or something like that. Like, it's real difficult. It is difficult. It's impossible. It's impossible to save money around a bunch of people who are consumers. It's very difficult to try to fix your frame of mind around a bunch of folks who just do nothing but talk negative every single day, every single time you get on the phone and you have, these conversations with people. It's difficult. So I'm saying this because some of y'all are never going to get to where you need to get to unless you take the necessary steps to cut out the people who are going to hold you back out of your life. Because the reality is this: if those people are taking up space, if those things and situations are taking up space, then you are never going to make space for the things and the healthy habits in your life to actually get to those goals, to actually get to those dreams, to actually get to those manifestations. Everybody's talking about manifesting, but don't nobody want a man or woman up to actually make the necessary changes in their life. Straight up. Everybody talking about trying to manage. You're not actually managing yourself. You're not managing your circle. You're not managing your time. If you can't even manage your own energy, what makes you think somebody gonna allow you to manage and direct their company, or manage and direct your own company and situation? Straight up. It's just like you have to understand that in order for you to get to that next level, sometimes you gotta scale some folk back. Sometimes your circle got to get real small before it get big again. It's just what it is. But when you do that and you peel back, like pull back all of the layers of who's actually riding for you and who isn't, now all of a sudden it makes it a lot easier to understand. Dang, did this person really park in my parking space? That's crazy. I leave for 10 minutes. Somebody take my parking spot. It's all right. But if you don't actually take the necessary steps, then you're never going to get to where you need to get to. It's really hard, y'all. It's hard. And this is what like cutting off like toxic family and toxic friends really, started to show me. I started realizing like, hey man, like when I cut these folks out and when I cut these folks off, my brain and my life is very peaceful. But then when I let these people back into my circle and space, they always do something that disrupts my flow, disrupts my sleep, disrupts my money. And I realized, I'm like, dang man, it's like clockwork every single time. Why is that? And it's like you are inviting an energy into your life that is in direct conflict with what it is that you are striving to build. So how is it that you can expect to actually really build something if you are doing things that are going to directly destroy what it is that you want to do? Build or destroy. Straight up. You can't allow negative energy to enter your cipher. For those who understand what I'm saying, y'all understand. Be prepared to strip back the negative people out of your life, the negative energies out of your life. I'm not a person who's against people drinking alcohol or smoking or whatever, but if that's a negative energy in your life that's stopping you from getting to your goal, you got to do it. If you're not, then guess what? Don't be mad at what the results of your inability to sacrifice yield you. Straight up. It's like you have to, there's a give and take in this life. You have to be willing to give something in order to get it. And I feel like if you want to get to that next level, then that is just something that you're going to have to do. The people who love you seriously, they're going to understand. Hell, the people who really love you, they're going to want to ride with you. They're going to really want to make it happen with you. They're going to rap with you. They're going to get their stuff together. The people who in my life who, real talk, I had him with the ultimatum of like, hey, yo, I got to go do this. Either you ride it or not. The people who wanted to get it together, got it together. The people who didn't, they gone. And it's like now I'm left with a lot of folk in my life who are really productive in themselves. You got to be willing to have those type of ultimatums for not just the people in your life, but in yourself. At the end of the day, you letting that energy around you. And I get it. Like some of y'all are just like, hey, yo, but Josh, like, that's my mom's, that's my father, that's my best friend, that's, that's my people, that's my community, those are my folks. And the reality is this: how much unity is really in that community of yours if y'all can't even unify on bettering yourself, on bettering y'all group, on bettering your circle, on bettering your actual tribe? If you really call it a tribe, I don't know. I just say all this to say, I ain't even mean to rap for like the last 10 minutes. I just wanted to come up on here because this video was, this popped in my head as I was driving home. I'm like, it's a Sunday. over here studying, working, just getting ready for the week. Just wanted to tell y'all, look, y'all got infinite power within you, okay? But sometimes sacrifice is necessary. You have to move the barricades in order to let the energy and water flow. So you have to decide what's more important. Everybody's answer will be different, but if you say that this is what it is you really want to do, I pray that you make it happen. That's all I got for y'all today. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Holla at your boy with anything else that is on your mind and tickling your fancy. And I'm going to holla at y'all in the next video. One love, one life. Peace.